Virgo, hi, welcome to your read. We're going to be looking at your tarot for the month of August. These are general YouTube readings, so take what resonates and just realize it won't always resonate for you. If you like your own personal read, my email's in the description below. And be sure to like the video or dislike it if you dislike it. I won't notice, don't worry. That's such a Virgo thing to say. I'll try to fit all your cards here with the cat, this huge cat, taking a nap here. Oh, you were covering clarifiers from Taurus's read. Well, thank you. You covering any more cards there? No, I think I got them all. He was hiding the general energy for Taurus. You may be dealing with the Taurus, maybe. And the Taurus had a new opportunity in love for their read. But I won't spoil it. Go over there and look at Taurus's video. Maybe if you're dealing with a Taurus, maybe you'll like it for cross-watching read, actually. Leave in the comments if it resonates. Bobby, I knew you could do tarot. You're so smart. I talked to him like that. It's a joke. When I found this cat, my girlfriend at the time, we would talk to him like that. Alright, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. A whole lot of people here in your past. Whole lot of people here in the future. Apply these reads how they resonate with friends, your business, your job, career, questions, whatever. Apply it how it resonates. You guys know I always just relate it to love, but it doesn't have to be. Eight of Swords. This is about getting out of your head about a situation here, Virgo. You're in your head too deep. Well, you came to the right channel. I'm going to get you out of your head here. Whatever this is, I'm about to get you out of your head. Alright? I'm going to help you out here. In your past, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's a whole lot of things going on here with this Knight of Swords, with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You may have pushed too hard to get something here that kind of forced you to slow down and relearn something here. This is divine masculine centric as well for this past type of energy. So divine masculine, you may have tried to force something when it came to relationships and you were slowed the hell down by the universe here. And that Page of Pentacles, he's holding the Ace of Coins there. He was definitely slowed down by the universe here because it was too heavy for him to carry that coin. In turn though, you learned something here, and it turned you into this King of Wands, meaning that all that your little check boxes need to be ticked. That's for divine masculine. Now, for feminine or just anybody in general, like you're not into that thing, you know, this is just something you were trying to force. You were brought kind of to a standstill here, and it's causing you to develop something, a skill, a way that you learn how to love, your love language, etc., or how you communicate with friends, how you have your friendships, who you bring in your friendship circles, because there's a lot of things going on here. You have 3 friends here. Some of you may actually have 3 friends that helped you when you were going through this phase in the past. In the current energies here, you have the High Priestess, 7 of Chalices, and the 2 of Pentacles. I like this because you got a lot of options showing up for you. You're not moving towards any of them fast because of what you learned here in the past. You're starting to kind of take your time now and understand that the universe is just going to put options for you, and all you got to do is respond. It's that easy for you this month of August, Virgo. I think you just got to wait for things to kind of show up with these options, and the one that shows up, you respond to it. You don't have to do anything. Two of Pentacles. balance with something. One of these options is going to bring you some sort of balance. You're going to put some sort of balance into something as well. Takes two to tango to get that 50-50, right? There's something here in these options that the universe is going to kind of put in front of you, that after you've learned to take your time and you're into this high priestess mode because you have that ancient knowledge of negative, positive energy. Some of you might be working with law of attraction type of stuff. Whatever you're doing there with that is definitely bringing you a lot of options. And you got to respond. You got to respond to one or two of these here. Now, in the future energies, I really like this because you have Six of Chalices, King of Chalices, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands up there in the past, where you were learning to be that King of Wands. Now you're kind of like learning to be that same type of kingly energy for fire creation, but in this queenly feminine mode. Now you're definitely, this is divine feminine type stuff here showing up in the future energies. And we have to have both. In this spiritual community, we go through the feminine and divine masculine. Oh, and trust me, that divine feminine, if you're masculine and you have that feminine thing going on inside of you, it's a very painful thing. And it's a very difficult thing. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. But look at that. Look at you now. And the future energies here, you find a soulmate with the Six of Chalice. And I know this is a past thing, but this is a new thing showing up. Somebody willing to get in that water with you there, Virgo. And speaking of water, we have the King of Chalices. Knowing what you manifest and just sitting there, opening that cup of emotion to the universe, and the universe is just sending you loads, and I wanted to say buttloads. Whatever this is, career, love, whatever, it's sending you buttloads of options. Is that what I'm going to title the video? You got a buttload of options. And then with this Queen of Wands here, very beautiful Queen of Wands. My favorite card in the tarot is Queen of Wands. Virgo, you're my favorite. I had a thing with Virgos like 3 years ago. Only Virgos were showing up into my life. Actually, they still are. But yeah, look at this. Maybe all the Virgos I'm talking to are doing like law of attraction and it just draws me in. Whoop, there's silly old Leo. Eight of Swords here. Let's clarify what you're in your head about though, because I said I was going to get you out of your head at the beginning of the video. Is it just that you got too many options here now, or that the one option that you do want isn't showing up? Let's see. Nine of Swords, Queen of Chalices, and the Five of Wands. You got a lot of people in this read. You got a whole orgy going on in your read, Virgo, this week. The fuck is this? Nine of Swords, Queen of Chalices, the Five of Wands. It's like, you've been trying to open up emotions to people, but sometimes those people, they're going through their nightmare scenario and they don't want to open up the emotions to you. And that causes conflicts, but it's also kind of like that prevents the creation of something here. I feel like you need to get yourself out of that headspace that you're never going to find the right exact partner, or that you're never going to find that right exact thing. Because when you're in that headspace, there's a whole lot that can turn into fear, preconceptions of what this can be, what this can manifest into. I've even had people, like my personal clients, say, am I manifesting this or whatever? No, you're not manifesting anything bad. But if you're always in that whole like pessimistic or like I never get anything good, yeah, you're not. Need to be in a different vibration here. I think you learned that here in the past, but I think you need to, going forward with all these options, you just got to kind of wait for these options to kind of show up, and then the one that you want, you kind of need to snap into it and create without fear. That's what this is about. There is one option here for you. There is possibly two, and you need to try to create with those two or the one. I'm not saying the two people, but some of you might be in the dating game, right? So you may have two. look, people, I don't care if you say I'm calling you a slut or something, or that you have 2, 3 different energies. And I'm sorry, if you're like, older generation and you only believe in the one, I mean, okay, great. I think I had a Virgo once in the comments say, hey, Joey, we don't have all these options, and we're not all bouncing up and between back and forth. Okay, well, go find a person that will do your tarot read from 1940 and realize I'm doing 2022 astrology and tarot. Okay, there's people that are dating and they're meeting different people. Look at the people doing your tarot reads too. Like, does it look like they've ever ghosted an option of theirs? Probably not. They're probably in something solid and they've been in that for a long time. Look at me. Like, I've ghosted people. I've been on both sides of the healthy and the unhealthy, the toxic and the toxic. And that's why I'm here, because I want to give you the perspective of that shit doesn't always go according to plan. But if you got stuff closed up in your mind here saying that, yeah, it's always never going to go according to plan, you're not going to pull in this thing. The universe is sending you these options and you need to respond. You need to create. You need to bring balance here. And it comes from the mind space as well. Just telling you how it is, Virgo. Yeah, and some people, like on these tarot reads, all you see is their hands and stuff. You don't see their face, and they're like, oh, this past person's coming back. Yeah, sometimes. Okay, I give you that. Some of my reads, it shows up, right? But I put my face to it. So, that's one of my big things when the tarot card readers just looks like they've never had an outside dating life. And I'm sorry, maybe this won't resonate for you if you hear about a specific person this month. This is for the Virgo with a lot of options. And I'm just channeling and going off on a rant. Let's see. King of Wands with the Four of Pentacles, Haven, Two of Pentacles. Yep, that's the energy now. That Two of Pentacles in the past. You know what you're looking for. You know what home looks like. You know what this Haven card is kind of like an oracle in this clarifier deck. It's about home. It's about holding on to the energy and holding on to the hope that you're going to find somebody that you can call home, that you can be safe with. And Two of Pentacles there again. Why did this card jump out? It's Eight of Wands, communication. Yeah, are you not communicating with the people? The options? You need to communicate with these options. If you've got options, you got to communicate. Something needs to happen. You can't be in this stuck mode of not doing anything, especially moving forward now. There's King of Wands again with the Four of Wands. Is that on camera? Yeah, okay. Four of Wands, King of Wands, and Page of Chalices. How typical, Leo. I'm checking the set. I'm like, is that on? How do I look? Let me fix my hair. Just kidding. Four of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Chalices here, clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the same lesson from the past. The same lesson where you were learning the things that you need checked off on your little checklist here to find that highest love. But it's finally coming to a balanced headspace about what it is moving forward with emotions and creation. Now is the actual creation phase. And maybe you just have to, I'm looking at this Eight of Wands, and for some of you that are communicating and not getting the communication back, maybe you need to kind of wait and sit there and wait for the universe to kind of like show you a sign and then respond. Example, let's say you're on dating apps. There we go. That's a good one. Let's say you're on a dating app. You match with somebody, but they don't message you first, right? Now you match with somebody and they're talking to you. They're sending you messages, That is the thing that you need to be creating with, because the universe is showing you the response, right? That is just a dumb example. I know a lot of you aren't on dating apps. Don't worry. Just a dumb example. My examples suck, I know. Queen of Pentacles here with Strength and King of Swords. You may be dealing with the Leo. Or an Aquarius, or a Cancer. It doesn't matter. They're all kind of here. For the future energies, I see that there's something here that's balanced. Something grounded and something intellectual as well. Your future partner may be very business oriented, and at the same time they may be very, I don't want to say cold and detached, but they're very chill in that vibe of like, I know what I want, and I do my job. That's a dumb explanation. Whatever you create with here, it's just, I don't want to say cold, because lately I've been doing this whole Vedic astrology thing, and the cold thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're cold and disconnected and won't give you the emotions. It just means that they're in this cold place of like, they're not going to like be over emotional over little things. They're going to be very well balanced, because you have the Two of Coins here, the Two of Coins, King of Swords here. Very grounded, very of the mind, intellect. They're showing up properly here to the kingdom that you wanted to manifest here with this King of Wands at the beginning of the read. Let's see here with the Queen of Wands at the end of the story here. What do we got for the Virgo? Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Don't revert back to whatever this was of you thinking that things aren't going to manifest or whatever. Don't revert back to that once something shows up and you're actually putting energy into it. Don't revert back to that. Don't turn around, because that's going to cause conflicts. I think what you need to do is see it out to the end here. And that requires a little bit of effort on your part as well as their part. If they're not putting effort, then shoot, cut it off, instead of creating conflicts. Let's see here. I'm going to pull an oracle card here. And I'll show you the image, Virgo, and I'll read off the back of the card. And just focus on the image as I read off the back of the card. Oh, I know what this one is. You come across a bridge. A strange breeze tosses specks of lights around in the thick air. Look at that. Before I keep reading, make sure you focus on the person over the bridge. There is a person there. I don't know if it'll come out on camera or not, but just be sure to focus on that. Let me restart here. You come across a bridge. A strange breeze tosses specks of lights around in the thick air. You notice a figure standing on the other side of the bridge. It looks like you, or what you imagine yourself looking like, but as you step forward, the space around you ripples like a mirage and manipulates your vision. Is this an illusion? Fragments of your past and future memories reflect onto the bridge and then vanish. The figure that was once at the other end of the bridge is no longer there, and you find yourself in their place. It's exactly what I'm talking about here. In the past, whatever forced you to stop and slow down, maybe you need to stop and slow down here in the future as well. Because it might be you that keeps this cycle going of thinking you don't get things, and that doesn't allow the universe to send you things to respond to. You got to realize there is something good headed your way. You just got to change that way of thinking. Get out of your head here, Virgo. You got nice, beautiful things headed your way. Cross that bridge. Take it easy. See you guys again.